We are here today with Mr. John J. LaValle, the Suffolk County Republican Chairman. You are here today with LIPolitics.com. Tell me a little bit about BigTaxBalone.com, the website that your committee has created to get the information out about the Democratic candidate for county executive.
Well, we were really it was a pretty traumatic circumstance watching Steve Balone raise several $1 million in special interest money from developers and people doing business with Babylon Town. Meanwhile, they're castigating County Executive Levy in a fundraising scandal when Steve Balone has his own fundraising scandal that the media is turning a blind eye to, and it's really a shame. So we sat here at headquarters and listen to Steve Balone telling people that he actually cut taxes, that he actually cut spending, that he actually cut the debt in the town of Babylon, when we knew all that wasn't true. We knew it was all a lie. So how do we counter that? Well, we don't have millions of dollars in special interest money that we essentially shook down everyone doing business with our entities, to have. You know what? We decided to do it the old-fashioned way, to go into the grassroots, to go into the streets, and to get into the people's lives. And one way to do that in this day and age is through technology. So we created a website called BigTaxBalone.com, which speaks for itself, and we uncovered a lot of the lies and the misinformation that Steve Balone's been putting out there. The fact that he actually not only didn't cut taxes, he raised taxes 108%. And even Newsday, after their own investigative report, said, whoa, he cut taxes raised taxes 108%. We realized, hey, Babylon Town, not only did he not create jobs in Babylon Town, he scared them away. They lost more jobs than any other town in Suffolk County. They have the highest unemployment rate in Suffolk County. We were floored. Well, that's out there for the public to see. And then we looked at things like foreclosure rates. More people are losing their homes in the town of Babylon than in any other town in Suffolk County. That's embarrassing. Steve Balone shouldn't be running for county executive. He should be running for the hills. I mean, the bottom line, could you imagine being a supervisor of a town where you're the highest tax town, you have the highest unemployment rate, and you have the highest foreclosure rate? It's an embarrassment. I mean, this is the exact type of individual that we have to keep out of public office, that we have to keep away from the public's money. Because what he's actually doing is even more egregious, is that he's lying about it. He's actually telling people, oh, I cut taxes, I created jobs. I know, we don't have a lot of foreclosures. Everything's great in Babylon. Believe me, if Steve Balone does to Suffolk County what he's done to Babylon, we're in trouble. We're in a lot of trouble. Because Babylon is about the size of Centereach. So it's really not, this is small. He's basically the mayor of a village, and he's run up taxes through the roof. He's lied about doing it. And, we have videos that are on YouTube right now with his own councilwoman sitting right next to him, with him sitting there staring at the camera while she's saying, yes, we did raise taxes. Yes, we did raise spending. And he's just sitting there staring. And this is all at the same time when he's running TV commercials saying, I cut taxes. But instead of challenging that resident on the record, he didn't do that. Why? Because he knows he was lying. But it's a sad day when politicians just lie. Steve Balone, you are an habitual tax raiser. Now tell us why you did it. Maybe you made the roads better in Babylon Town. Maybe you built better parks in Babylon Town. But don't tell me you didn't raise taxes, because you did raise taxes, more so than any other sitting public official right now in all of Suffolk County, probably in all of Long Island, if not all of New York State. I mean, he's the worst of the worst. He's like a mini Obama. He's a little mini-me of Obama. That's all Steve Balone is. He's a little mini-me. He supported Obama's candidacy. He still supports President Obama. This is a guy where he should come out and say, yeah, that's who I am. And if you still want to vote for me, great. But he is a liberal. He is a tax and spend elected official. And we needed to create that website to put the information out on the streets so that people know who Steve Balone really is. And everything on that website is factual. Everything is backed up by documents that you can link to. So it's not just us saying it. It's got a lot of references. How many websites, how many individuals in politics and government actually back up everything that they say with the facts? The facts are right there. And we're using the internet to battle his millions of dollars in special interest money. So I think it's been great. He's outspent us 10, 20 to 1. Who even knows at this point in time, with all the soft money and his special interest money that he's got going into his campaign. But the reality is, this year, in 2011, it's a breath of fresh air because the power is in the people. The power isn't in the money. It's not in the special interest groups. It's in the average resident who has had enough. They don't like politicians. They're upset with politicians. They're tired of being lied to, they're being told that their taxes went down when their tax bills are going through the roof. You know, it's a government that's not working. And in large part, it's not working because of the Democrat policies that we've been going through. In Suffolk County, last 8 years, run by Democrats. All across the board. State of New York's been run by Democrats. The federal government's been run by Democrats in recent years. You see where we're going. I mean, do you realize on the level of President Obama, we've had 44 presidents. 43 presidents, 233 years, they accumulated debt up to X. In 2 years, this one guy's made it 2X. Double the debt of this country in 2 years. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace what he's doing. He's put us in a situation where my children, and perhaps even my grandchildren, will be paying for the mistakes of President Obama and the Democrat Party. That's not acceptable.